Hi everybody, this is Christa with the Big Family Homestead, and today I've got a recipe I want to share with you. If you are a busy mom or dad and want to have a healthy meal for your family, I got to share this with you because this is it. Super delicious. Here we go. All right, for our recipe today, we're going to use 1.5 cups of instant black beans, 1 cup of diced chicken, 1/2 cup of sweet corn, 1/2 cup of instant brown rice, 1/4 cup of chopped onions. We're going to use some pepper jack cheese to taste. Oh, yummy. That stuff is so good. And then we've got our Sazonita, okay? So Sazonita is something that I came up with. It is a combination of a few different ingredients, and here they are. We've got cumin, we've got coriander, there's some Himalayan salt here, paprika, and garlic. And yep, I am almost out of garlic. That is a sad, sad thing there. So it's a combination of these 4 ingredients, well, these 5 ingredients, but these 4 are going to be equal parts, and then this will be half of what you use of those. All right, folks, this could not be any easier. So before I started this clip, I put the instant black beans into a pot with some water and got that boiling. That will take about 15 minutes, so that's why I got that going first. Then we're gonna go ahead and take 1 cup of diced chicken, and we're gonna rehydrate that in a bowl all by itself. And we'll do that with several ingredients. We've got 1/2 cup of onions. Is it 1/2 cup of onions? It is 1/4 cup of onions, but you know what? I really love onions, so we'll go a little heavy on the onion. And then we need 1/2 cup of corn. Is that right? Yep, 1/2 cup of corn. And like I said, we'll go a little heavy on that. Some sweet corn, delicious. And then our rice. We've got brown rice here. It's instant brown rice. And we need 1/2 cup of that. There we go. And you know what? Honestly, you don't have to actually even measure. I don't normally measure. You guys know me by now. I don't normally measure, but I'm going to go ahead and do that just for you today. So I've got some boiling water here in my favorite tea kettle. Love this thing. I like to rehydrate vegetables and things and meats with hot water. It just seems to rehydrate that way faster. So we're going to go ahead and pour some hot water onto this chicken here. And I'm going to grab a spoon. Just make sure that that's all sitting down into the water. And we will we will strain off some of this because it won't absorb all of it. There we go. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. And then a little bit into our corn. We don't need a lot. The corn does not need a ton of water at all. We want to rehydrate that. Look at that. Oh, so good. And the corn, I got to tell you, is so good straight out of the can. It's super soft. You know, if you have dehydrated corn, it seems as though you're eating popcorn. This is super soft and tender. So now our rice, we're going to go ahead and just, got a piece of corn there. We're going to go ahead and put some water on our rice here. We're just going to let that sit, and it will go ahead and absorb that liquid. And then just a splash of water for our onions. Onions don't need a ton of water at all. Just like that. And that's done. Okay, let me set this over here. Now, for our seasoning, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to tell you about the seasoning here. Sazonita. While this is rehydrating, I'll go ahead and tell you about our seasoning. Our seasoning is 4 equal parts of cumin, coriander, paprika, and garlic. And then say you use 1/2 cup of each of those, then you're going to use 1/4 cup of salt. So it's half the salt as one of the other ingredients. So I've already made up a bunch. I'm not going to make any more right now, but I'll have that recipe in the description box below. So we're going to wait for this to rehydrate. Our beans are just about done, and then we will cook all this up, not cook it all, prepare it all, put this together and slap it on a tortilla. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this together. I always forget which burner it is. We've been here almost 4 years, and I still can't remember which burner it is. All right, so I'm going to use some coconut oil. Again, the healthy. And I'll set that off to the side. And then we're gonna let this melt. Then to this, we're going to add our corn and our onions and our seasoning. And then at the end, I'll go ahead and throw our chicken in. All right. And our beans are done. Here, I'll show you real quick. Beans are nice and done, really nice and juicy. There's still some liquid in there, but that's okay. I'm gonna still use that. All right. So here we go. We're gonna throw our onions in there. Just like so. Get those sauteing. Gotta really kind of wait till our pan heats up a little bit. That's okay. I hear sizzle. I hear it starting to sizzle. Turn up the heat just a hair, not a tear, a hair. All right, to this, I'm gonna go ahead and add the corn. And there was no extra liquid in that one. Maybe just a hair, but you can hear that sizzling out. All right, now to this, we're gonna go ahead and add a tablespoon of our Sazonita. If you don't have Sazonita and can't make it, regular taco seasoning is totally fine. Or you can just use, you can use the individual ingredients, or you can use chili powder. You can use whatever you want, whatever taco seasoning you like. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle this in here. Get that seasoning, or not seasoning, just heating through. And then to this, I'm gonna go ahead and add our chicken. Our chicken is already fully cooked, but we wanna just, and then we already used hot water to reheat it, but we want those flavors to all be together, combined together. Ooh, look at that. And then after this, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some beans in there, because we want that seasoning for our beans too. Look at that. That looks delightful. Let me grab a spoon. Alrighty. All right, that looks so good. Now, if you want to use store-bought ingredients, you can totally do that. This is if you want to have something that's shelf-stable, where it's already done, you can just mix it together. I could honestly have rehydrated this all in at one time, but the beans rehydrate at a different rate than the chicken and the corn. So that's kind of why I did it separately. Now, to this, we're not done. We're not quite done. Remember that pico I made the other day? Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some of that pico, and I'm just going to add it straight to the pan. Just like that. A couple of big heaping tablespoons, just like so. Mix that up, and then we're set. Look at how colorful that is. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Where's our, oh, here's our, I forgot our rice. I'm going to go ahead and add that in there too. I knew I was forgetting something. See what happens? Busy mom can forget stuff, right? You guys know. All right, now, you don't have to put this in our tortilla. You can put this straight into a bowl. Eat it like a burrito bowl. You can eat it with chips. Make it like a taco salad. I'm going to put a little bit into a tortilla and eat it just like that. Oh, that looks so good. All right. Now, one thing we need, but we're not going to put it in the pan. We're going to shut the pan off because this is done. We've got our flour tortilla. You can use corn tortilla. You can honestly use whatever you like. I've got a flour tortilla here. I'm going to take my unrehydrated pepper jack cheese. I opened up this can just a little bit ago and I ate some because it's delightful. So we're going to go ahead and just put this on here because our mixture is a little wet, so I don't want to add any more liquid to our cheese. Just going to put some on here like that. As I throw that into the fire, let's not do that. Take some of our mix and just place it right on top of there. The cheese plain like that is really good, but that moisture from the mixture that we just made is going to be even better. So we need a touch of sour cream, maybe some lettuce, and then we're ready for dinner. All right, so I've got some lettuce and some peppers that we had from a salad yesterday. So I'm just going to use that leftover. No need to chop more lettuce when I've already got it there. And then a touch of sour cream, which is all we have left in our container, which is totally fine. All right, there we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? I can't wait to try this. So much flavor going on in there. The beans and the rice and the chicken, the corn, so very good and so very easy. Sorry, still have some in my mouth. This was super easy. Like I said before, you can use store-bought ingredients with this, for this, and it'll be done in a flash. That's what I love about healthy dinners. Don't need to take hours to make. Healthy dinners that taste delicious can be quick and easy, and like I said, be very delicious. So if you want to check out the Thrive Life ingredients, there's a link in the description box below. A lot of the ingredients I used today, like the chicken and the instant beans, the corn, those are all on sale this month. So again, if you want to check those out, check the link in the description box below. It's free to sign up for a monthly delivery. If you want to sign up to be a consultant, it's a very minimal fee. Also, most of what you get in those kits is food. So you're not having to sign up and then buy food. It comes with it, and then there's no annual fee. It's a great business to be in. We have loved it. It's been perfect for our family, helping us to have healthy foods at the ready without that are shelf stable, without refrigeration is what I was starting to say, but shelf stable without refrigeration or freezing, and they are instant. And they're simple ingredients. It's just corn, it's just onions, it's just chicken, it's just beans. There is nothing added to it, no preservatives or chemicals. They are non-GMO ingredients. I can't say more about Thrive Life. It's delicious ingredients that make cooking for busy families super, super easy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. It truly helps our family out. I'm Christa with the Big Family Homestead, and you have a blessed and amazing day.